Since its birth, social media has become one of the most impactful developments in the technological scene. With just over 2.4 billion users, social media becomes one of the frontrunners of where we source our information. As social media is such a widespread topic, in this video, we are going to display how images are used to depict underdeveloped communities. Massimo Regnetta and Glenn Muschert focus on the term global inequality, which is the social gap between those who are in favored circumstances and those who are not. Regnetta and Muschert describe how developments of new digital technology will increase global inequality, stating that the development and use of digital technology within context of global inequality is creating a dynamic that is generating new forms of poverty and exclusion. In the book on photography, Susan Sontag describes that photography has become mainly a social right, a defense against anxiety, and a tool of power. Sontag states that images are a tool of power, which is the exact way platforms are using these photographs. We can represent things how we want it to be portrayed, which correlates to how social media can reveal certain topics to their liking. This issue can depict a false perception of global equality, where global inequality is the reality. Using images as a tool of power, it allows social media platforms to only show fruitful images of these developing countries, never showing both sides to the picture. Sontag also describes that photography implies that we know about the world if we accept it as the camera records it. But this is the opposite of understanding, which starts from not accepting the world as it looks. Following on from Sontag's theories, we have seen many examples of social media platforms trying to hide this term global inequality, where the idea of photography and reality is relevant. This idea is identified by Harold Evans, expressing that photographs have been manipulated since birth. The camera cannot lie, but it can be an accessory to untruth. Through further analysis of images, we see two types, studium and punctum, established by Roland Barthes, displays that images can have different effects on an audience. When we see these images on social media, we only see these beautiful studium images, which are interesting and intriguing. But why are the punctum images, which sting, bruise, and are poignant, hidden away on timelines? Is it possibly because of the young audience, or are viewers becoming too sensitive? In reality, we need both these studium and punctum photographs to be seen. It can't all be rainbows and butterflies, as it gives uneducated audiences the wrong idea of these communities. Lastly, we look at semiology, the study of science, which gives us emotive links with imagery. Social media has the power to use these images with the conjunction of semiotics to create emotive links with the viewer. These pictures on social media portray the wrong idea, only showing positive signs. Although sometimes it is graphic, we cannot hide the truth. Margaret Iverson mentions this, where images lay bare the prejudices beneath the smooth surface of the beautiful. Overall, we learn that social media platforms are very meticulous of what is and is not exposed on their sites. The way platforms have portrayed third world countries, particularly through images, has been quite biased. Although, we have to ask ourselves, is this being done for the greater good or for the benefits of their social media platforms?